Good afternoon. This is Beverly Tolliver again, coming to you from Push the Limit Fitness on 9 Mile Road in East Point. And I am here on behalf of Universal Dementia and Dr. Paula Duran. And we are here to work your physical body. We know that it is important for us to keep moving. You know that Dr. Duran is so concerned about caregivers, and she has all kinds of resources on her website and on her Facebook page and videos of her in-services and workshops just to give you the kind of support you need as a caregiver, particularly if you are caring for someone with dementia. So please check out all of those resources. And I am here every fourth Thursday at 1 to work your physical body, because you have to be strong. Caregiving is not an easy job, and you have to be strong in order to be able to do that and do it well and take care of yourself. So there are videos, been doing this for a few years now. There are videos on the Facebook page, and you can pick one 3 times a week and work yourself out. Just an easy 30 minutes of strength and cardio, work and a little flexibility work that you can use to keep your body going and improve your health. So I want you to really check those videos out so that you can have a regular exercise routine. I tell you every time, 150, minimum 150 minutes of exercise, cardio, flexibility, and don't forget strength training. That's a lot of what we do in these videos, because you want to do the strength training to keep that bone density and to keep to be strong as you work with those who you are caring for. So we're going to start with our little warm-up here. And we always start with a warm-up before we do a little stretching so that we can get moving with our exercise routine for today. Now today we're returning to a core focus, and that's this middle of your body. This is the part that helps to keep all of those internal organs in place, as well as keep you standing upright, and you want to do that. Help you with your balance and moving through space safely. So you really want a strong core. So we're going to be focusing on that core today, and I may get on the floor, but you don't have to do that. I'll try and show some modifications for the chair as well. So just kind of getting a little warm up, maybe about a 5-minute warm up. Get your body, get that blood flowing, warm up those muscles and loosen up those joints so that we can get it moving. Again, today is a core focus. So we're going to be working all of these muscles in this midsection. And if you have lower back issues, a strong core is going to help that as well. You may have a few less problems with that lower back if you strengthen that core. Excuse me. Just a little march here. Bring those knees up if you can. You're going to do the same thing in the seated position. If the person you're caring for is with you at this time and they are still mobile, you want to get them moving as well. Exercise is good for everything. Every time you see the doctor now, I'm sure they're talking to you about exercise. Let's get moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's do a little reach here. Reaching it up to the sky. And I'm going to continue to remind you to hold that core tight throughout the exercise session. You don't have to hold your breath when you're holding your core. You got to practice that, though. Just really holding those muscles tight. We're warming up a little bit here. Again, I want to remind you that all of these videos are available to you at any time. You don't have to exercise once a month, but I'm putting them out here once a month so that you have a store of them. And you can go and choose whichever one you want. Get 90 of those 150 minutes in with me every week. All right, let's take this to the side. You should be beginning to feel a little warm here. Just moving. And we're going to go to some knee-ups in a minute. And bring it up. All right. Again, holding that core tight. Bringing those knees up. In the chair, the same thing. I like to show you those modifications. Because if you're not mobile, or your loved one, the ones that you are caring for, they can do those in the chair. But everyone can move. Something. Keep it moving. Back to our little march here. Raising that heart rate, getting it going. We're going to do right in that knee back, that lower leg back. Just kind of loosening up all these joints, warming up this body, getting that heart going. All right. Hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful weather. It was a little wet last week, but we need that too. Water makes things grow. We'll take this back to our march. Bring it down a little bit. Now, what I want you to do, we're going to do some torso rotations here. I want you to stabilize yourself, feet about hip width apart, knees not bent, but just slightly bent. I want your arms at right angles, and we're just going to turn this upper body, do a little torso rotation. Look this way and this way. Okay? In the chair, the same thing. Sit up tall near the end of your chair, arms at about right angles, and just turning. Try to keep those hips square, facing forward. And just twisting that upper body. Going to do a few of these. Loosen up that core. This helps with that core stability. Again, I am squeezing those abs tight and holding them throughout this exercise and as much as you can throughout this session. One side to the other. Let your face follow your torso. Try and keep those hips square. We're not turning the whole body. We're just turning that torso. If you have back issues, lower back issues though, I want you to be careful with this one. Just go as far as you can. Let's do a couple more. One more. Okay. Again, stabilize those feet. Now we're going to do just some side bends, and we're going to hold in between. We're just going to pull to one side and hold it. the other side and hold it. Warming that core up, stretching it out a little bit, working on that stability. Can you believe it's the end of August already? Time waits for no one. That's why it's important for you to get up and get moving and keep it moving. Do a couple more. One more. And the other side. Very good. Now we're ready. Okay, we're going to throw in some full body kind of movements along with these focused core movements as well. So the first one that we're going to do is a little thruster. So that's going to work your legs as well as your arms and shoulders. So what we're going to do, a little wider than hip width apart with your feet. Keep your toes pointing forward. I want you to sit back, and then as you come up, push your arms up. Remember, very light weights through this workout that we're doing, our 30-minute workout. Light weights, you can begin to increase if you feel like you can, but don't go any place over 5. Just keep it a little light with these sessions. Now, again, pushing back and moving up. Now, if you want to do these in the chair, you can do that, or with the chair, sitting back in the chair and then going up. That may help you get that squat movement correct. And if you're just sitting, we're just going to lean forward and go up. Lean forward a little bit and go up. Okay? So, here we go. We're going for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Now, when you are doing these workouts, as you improve, you can go up to 15 if you want, and then move on to the next one. Okay, again, we're holding this core tight. Now, this one is going to also require a little balance, and as you strengthen your core, you're going to help your balance as well. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to hold these weights up. They're going to stay there. Tighten this core, and we're going to march. Pulling up with that core. In the chair, you will sit near the end of the chair, pull this real tight, sit up tall. Hold this up, and you're going to march, bringing those knees up. All right? That's what we're doing. Again, we're going to go for 12. Now, also, if 12 is too many, you stop where you're comfortable. Just make sure you do an equal number on each side when we're doing some unilateral moves. So, moves. Hold them up. Tighten that core. Here we go. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, there we go. Now, again, we're going to do another full body kind of move. This is called a skier. If you ever watch people doing skiing, this is the move. Okay? Pushing back with your rear and swinging those arms back as well. In the chair again, it's probably better with a sturdy armless chair. And you're going same move. All right? Holding it tight here. Okay? Again, we're going for 12 with the skier. Here we are. 1, 2, stretch it up. 3, holding that core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. All right. Let's go to the chair. March it down, bring that heart down a little bit. Going to the chair for a couple of moves here. Now, if you can, come to the edge of the chair. You're going to, again, hold this core tight, and you can brace yourself with the seat, on the seat if you can, or if you have arm rest, you can use the arm rest. But you're bringing your knees up with this core, bringing them up, tapping your toes, tapping your toes. If you need to sit all the way back, you can do that as well, bringing them up. But I want you to concentrate more on bringing them up with this core, with those abs, all right? Again, we're going for 12. Here we go. 1, 2, hold that tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. Take a couple minutes to breathe. All right. You should be feeling that core really working today. We're going to do some scissors. Now, I'm going to show you in the chair, and then I'm going to get on the floor. For those of you who can get on the floor, you can get your mat out and do some of these exercises from the floor. But in the chair, you can sit back a little bit. Feet are off the floor, keeping them raised with those core muscles, and we're scissoring. Okay? If you need to brace yourself, you can. We're scissoring. And on the floor, it's the same move. I want you to push this your lower back, into the floor as much as possible. And again, all the work is here. I feel that. And we're scissoring, okay? I'm going to do it down here. I always have to challenge myself. Are we ready? Push that lower back into the floor. Try and keep it pushed in as much as possible. Squeeze, really pull those. Feel like you're someone's pulling a string from your belly button from under this floor. Keeping that lower back tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Here we are. Very good. Now, I'm on the floor. Let me show you this one while I'm here. Now again, this is a stability and kind of a mobility for your hips and as well as your core. I want you to try and glue these shoulder blades to the floor. Bring your knees up, and we're going to roll those hips to one side, and then bringing them up with that core and roll them to the other side. Again, we're trying to keep these shoulder blades on the floor. Now in the chair, let me show you the chair. I was trying to stay on the floor, but that's okay. In the chair, the same thing. You're going to try and keep your torso straight and just roll those hips. Try and keep those, just try and roll those hips using that core. Okay? I'm going to do it here on the floor for you. Here we go. We're going for 12. If you have to stop before then, it's okay. So one side and then the other. Keep those shoulder blades on that floor. You should feel that twist in your waist, using those core muscles to rotate those hips. Just as far as you can. If this is as far as you can go and keep those shoulder blades down, then you stop there. If you can take them all the way over, then do that. We should be at about 4. 5. 6. 7. You might find that one side is a little more flexible than the other. 8. 9. 10. 11. Slow and controlled. And 12. All right, how does that feel? Those hip rolls. All right, now, I'm feeling it. I know you're feeling it in this core. Strengthening a strong core is going to keep you upright. It's going to help maintain everything on the inside where it's supposed to be. And it's going to help you with your balance and movement through space. We're going to do some elbow to knees. Okay. Right here, hands behind your back. Sit up tall in the chair. You can do this standing. I'm going to do it from the seated position. Now try and come to the end of your chair if you can. Come to the end of your chair. If you need that support, you can sit all the way back, and you're bringing elbow to opposite knee. Again, holding this core tight, because this is what you're using to get that knee up, and also to crunch that elbow towards it. Alrighty, we're going for 12. Are you ready? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. All right. Okay. Let's see. I think we can get one more in before we start our cool down. We're going to do a little twist. I want you to grab your weights. in the chair. Again, you're on the end of the chair. You can stabilize your knees. We're going to do this one, and then we'll do a little quick cool down. Let's see that 30 minutes, it just goes by so quickly. So everyone can find 30 minutes 3 times a week to do this strength and cardio training. So here we go. Twisting it. Follow the weight. You can do this with a medicine ball. Follow the weight with your eyes. That's 3, 4, 5, and if you're on the floor, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Don't forget the other side. All right, very good. Good job. You should really feel that in your core muscles. And if you don't feel it now, maybe tomorrow or the next day, you'll say, oh, what's that? And you'll remember that you really worked that core today with Beverly. Keep it moving. Let's just cool it down for a few minutes with that easy march. Remember that core strength is really, really important to your overall health. So we had a core focus a little earlier in the year, so there's some out there already. And then this one is a little bit different, added some different things to it. So you know you have some specific core routines that you can do. Open it up a little bit. I want you to hinge right at those hips, keep that back straight, pull those shoulder blades together to keep that back straight, and just come over as far as you can with that back straight. Feel that good stretch up through the back of your legs, through your glutes, through your bottom there, and hold it. Bring it back up. Again, let's take it to the side. Stretch that side body out, those side muscles that we've been working. Let's go to the other side. Back up. Now, I want you to squeeze that in real tight, kind of round that body and just push it out. Squeeze it in real tight. Hold that core tight. Push that back out. Arch it out. Stretch it up. Oh, that's a good stretch. And give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. Now I want you to really remember 150 minutes of exercise every week. And that can take the form of cardio, strength training, flexibility training, your yoga classes, your aqua aerobics, your swimming, your outside walking, which I love every morning, and these strength training exercises. Don't forget the strength training. It's so important. You don't have to go out and buy weights. You take the water bottles or 2 cans of food and you use those as your weights, and just make sure you keep it moving. And we will see you again next time. Thank you for joining me. And please let me know if these videos are helpful. If you're using them, leave us some comments or send us some notes on the Facebook page so we'll know that we're helping someone. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next time. Keep it moving.